Hello to all my fellow viewers of Yard on Sales channel from the United Kingdom and around the world, and happy Thursday to you all. In other words, better known as Thirsty Thursday. Another demonstrative pour and review in my videos. This week's keg is an Italian style of lager and it's called Peroni. So here we go. I've even ordered the glassware for it this week, a nice Peroni glass. So as always, before we start, pour a bit out, just to wet your glass. That way then, it stops you from having too much residue and wastages in your pint or too much froth. And now comes the important part, the demonstrative pour and review. .45-degree angle. Handle straight down. While we're waiting for that to settle, I'm going to talk to you a bit about Peroni. You can get Peroni in 3 different varieties. You can get the Nazzurro Astra one that I've got, by keg on your perfect draft system, or by 330ml bottles. You can also purchase, for those of you who are gluten-free or celiac, you can get a gluten-free option version of Peroni, but unfortunately they only do that in 330ml bottles. And you can also purchase them for those of you who don't drink any alcohol and drink the alcohol-free beverages. They also do an alcohol-free version of Peroni, 0.0. If your first pint starts off like this, a bit lively, don't panic. Just leave it to settle a bit, and you can always pour a bit more in. That's a nice 2-finger head, and I'm very pleased to say plenty of carbonation in the glass, and a nice creamy frothy head. Let's have the smell of the aroma. Quite crisp. I can smell barley in there for definite. Slightly malty for an Italian style of lager. So here we go. Cheers. Iechyd da. Good health to you all. My goodness me. In all the years I've tried Peroni, both by the bottle and on draft in pubs and restaurants I've been to over the years, the perfect draft keg version of this is excellent. I'm very pleased with it. Lovely and cool, perfect enough and cool enough to drink on a hot summer's day, including a warm day, and the perfect wind down drink after a hard day's work, in my opinion. It's got a nice taste bud of slight maltiness, and I can taste a slight bit of barley in it. An excellent Italian style of lager, I must say. Awesome. We now come to the part where I decide what the perfect food pairings would be to pair with this beverage. On the subject of Italian styles of beverages, including this being an Italian style of beer lager, the perfect food pairings to go with a Peroni, in my opinion, would be a mushroom style of risotto with all the stock juices and the flavour in the risotto. This style of beer would be the perfect beer option to go with a risotto of that style, but it would also go very nicely with a nice chicken parmesan dish with a tomato Maracano pasta on the side of that. Really perfect pairings and combinations. We now come to the part of the rating. This is a well-earned 10 out of 10 from Aaron's Ales. Thank you for watching. Please tune in again soon for more videos. Good night. No star.